Okay, today's trade recap. I traded four stocks. I overtraded today. It was pretty crazy. I was actually right on the day, like 400 and some change. Anyway, we'll start with my trades. My net P&L today is actually a negative $54.47 after commissions, even though I realized $33.80 positive after fees. It ate up the profit. So it is what it is. We'll get into the trades. So AKTX was my first trade here. So market market opened. So this was like a gasser. It went straight up and then it just faded, and then market it kept fading. Market opened. I saw it holding support here, right? And then basically made a higher low, higher low, higher low. So I bought in for the break of this candle here, and then my intuition was right. It shot up. I sold. My second trade, um, I should have waited for a pullback. Cause I bought in thinking, oh, this is a nice pull flag. I got faked out, and as soon as it broke the low of this candle, I sold. So see if I can make that a little bigger for you. Anyway, so yeah, I bought in here. As soon as it broke the low, I sold, and it just kept dumping. So same thing. Uh, this waited too long to get in. This was FOMO, I think. Uh, big green bar, and then it just didn't hold. Usually, when you get a big igniting bar like this, you get a continuation. So that's why I bought in, and I got faked out. So I just cut it off. So got two green bars up, same thing. Try to jump back in, and as soon as it broke the low of this bar, I just cut it off. So I couldn't sell up here. This was just like a spike and then a drop. So it's just too fast to sell. After that, I was pretty frustrated with AKTX. So INMD was also another trade that I did. Go over the daily. Obviously, it's red right now, but earlier it wasn't. And I had this nice bottoming tail showing a reversal sign. So this stock is a newer stock, so it's only been out 5 days. It's hard to gauge support and resistance on a newer stock, but obviously it was above all previous resistance. So took a shot at it. So pre-market, so it went up pretty high, up to $18 and like 10 cents. Made a meltdown move. Market opened. It dumped hard. So I waited for confirmation this time. I got in a little late, so I think that was my issue. I was messing with AKTX, so it is what it is. So, but sharp drop, pushed back up, made a W pattern, so I jumped in for the break of this red candle here, and then I, I held it too long, so I cut it off. I actually had a stop range order. I just kind of let it play out. I wanted to see if it would work, because I used a hotkey to get in, and it worked very well. So I hit shift one. I bought 500 shares, and then I put out a sell order of 50 cents later, and then also a stop order, stop limit range, stop range order, so at 20 cents. So I had some slippage getting out, so negative $115.50. So that's why it's important not to have a stop limit order, especially on stocks that are a little bit higher priced than like $2 to $10, because you're going to have slippage, um, especially when there's big spreads. So right now it's only 2 cents, but the spread was a lot bigger earlier. Anyhow, so stop range order is the way to go. Stop limit, most likely my order wouldn't have got hit and it would have just kept dumping down. So if I wasn't paying attention to this stock, I could have lost a lot more. So then my next trade was NVAX. At this point, I was pretty frustrated on the day. I should have just stopped trading. I just took the loss, like $220. So I found NVAX. So if you look at the daily here, so nice big green igniting bar. So I did like that. The problem with this stock is when I bought in it was running into all this resistance, and being frustrated, you don't make the best decisions. That's why it's best to walk away usually, or like always. So this stock, it was just trending up, and then it just had a nice push, and then I waited for the pullback, and I bought into this green bar, looking at the momentum, and I bought at the very top. So once it broke below here, then I just sold. So I didn't wait till the low of this candle because this was such a big candle. So actually some of my orders actually got filled on the tail here, but anyway, NVAX took a loss of $191.70. So that point, I think I actually took a couple of trades on RKDA. So let's see here. Earlier, I actually traded it later in the day on Power Hour. Let's see if where is it? Yeah, no, I don't see it. Yeah, here it is. So this is what pissed me off actually today. So RKDA had a nice push up. So had a bull flag here, 3 igniting green bars. So I bought the pullback here, and I had a sell order out. Obviously, it wasn't even close. It just pushed up a little bit, and it was just looks like making lower highs basically, and eventually higher lows. So I made this bull flag, and then it shot up. I had a sell order out at 689. This is what pissed me off. So I had a sell order out 689. It went to $7. Okay. So what I don't understand is why my order didn't get filled at 689, but it went to $7. So if you have your order out to sell on the ask, the orders are supposed to be filled from lowest to highest, right? So if 689 is on the ask, then 690 is after, right? $7 is after. It's supposed to be filled after. Anyway, so my order didn't get filled and it just dropped, and then I was just frustrated. I should have sold right here, but I held it, and I took a $30 profit here. So this would have been a 50-cent move. I had 1,000 shares, so that was $500. So I felt pretty gypped. So, but you got to control your emotions and not trade with emotions and be all pissed off, because it's just not going to help you. So I just shut it off at that point, and I walked away, and I came back here. Let's see if I can show you. Bless you. Okay, anyway, so I bought in here. I saw it pushing back up, it had pull back, it's making higher lows. So I bought for the break of this candle here. You could say, yeah, I was buying into resistance, but I did see momentum, and then obviously the next candle I just shot up. So the high of that candle was 656. And basically I had an ad order at $6. So I was basically holding this because of a video I saw on YouTube about RKDA. I'm not going to say which YouTuber had it out, but it totally made sense to me on shorts getting squeezed. And that's exactly what happened, and that's why I had an ad order at $6 at the support. And for whatever reason, this thing rolled over hard. It went all the way down to the 550 basically. And so it made an ABCD move. It's real choppy here. Made a higher low, and then it just giant igniting bars. So I sold part of my position here, but my whole order didn't get filled, so I just cut it off right there, and I made $432 profit. Obviously, it went up way higher. It went up to $8.20 after hours. So if you look here, about 1250 is the cutoff. If I'm using margin or leverage more than my one-to-one buying power, I get bought back in at 1250. So I didn't want to hold all the way up to 1250, so I cut it off. If I could have, I could have made a lot more. But hindsight's 2020. I'm just happy to basically break even on the day. So again, my net P&L is $54.47. So equity is $2,954. So tomorrow I'll open with about $2,898 or so. Anyhow, but that's my trade recap. Again, don't try to trade with emotions. It just doesn't help you. If you got to walk away, just shut it off and call it a day. Come back another time. So.